Hello, my Galactic Explorers, this is Dark Arts Another Message, and today we are here on Minecraft on the Hypixel server. We are in the Bedwars lobby, as you guys can see. And, yes, you did see the title, you did see the thumbnail correctly. Since March 16th, 2018, when Technoblade uploaded losing the world record Bedwars win streak, it has been impossible, or at least nearly impossible, for a team of regular players like myself, or maybe like you, someone who is watching, to beat the world record for most wins. And why, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. Let me take you down a trail, the Bedwars update trail. On October 3rd, 2017, Hypixel announced that they would be adding blast-proof glass to the game, leading up to 1,000 wins for Technoblade and his team. Blast-proof glass wasn't added into the game. Life was easy. You would buy a pickaxe or TNT, break a bed, and you would win the game. It wasn't much to it. And I'm not just saying this to downplay Technoblade's achievement. 1,813 or so wins is absurd. Most of us wish to even get a 10 or 100 win streak, but the problem is that isn't realistic anymore. Battles 3 years ago, like the one I just lost, that's what it used to look like. Two people, or two enemies, would bridge to the middle diamond gen and just have a simple bridge duel. You'd focus on the person next to you first, then the quicker you eliminated them, the quicker you could go to middle. If you got the middle in time, you'd most likely be the winner of the game. Another thing is, people would crouch bridge. And I know I might be talking or playing like a noob right now, but this is actually how people used to play the game. Crouch bridge over the top of the base, and still be able to somehow break a bed. Drop TNT down the smallest little rabbit hole, like the one you see on your screen right now, and boom. Wait. What? Not so fast. Remember that update that I talked about? October 3rd, 2017? Yeah. Blast-proof glass. You really thought it was gonna be that easy? No way. At least my opponent, in this sense, was a little bit easier to play against. Someone that you would have ran into maybe about, 3 years ago, before blast-proof glass was even added. The thing is, players now are just way better than that. Another thing to take into account is player skill. Since Bedwars was released in June 2017, players like these guys on the lifetime wins, lifetime final kills, and Bedwars level have been popping off. People like Gamerboy that everyone knows have been playing the game an absurd amount. All of these people here, and all of the people that you see here in this lobby, are all examples of the next 5 types of players that I'll tell you about. The first type of player is the noob player, or referred to as a noob. These people most likely just downloaded the game, decided that they wanted to play Bedwars, and get absolutely destroyed. They usually sit on their generator most of the game, and then just W-tap just to lose. The next player is a slightly better player. These people usually don't build to the diamond gens, build the middle, stuff like that to win, but they usually lose PvP fights. They aren't aware of their surroundings, and most of the time just lose the game. Next is what most Bedwars lobbies consist of, the 20-star player. Someone who's been playing the game for, about 4, 5, maybe 8 hours, depending on how good they really are. They usually ask their teammates, "Yo, give me the iron, give me the gold." The person that thinks they're confident, but usually they just get hit off the bridge. But on the other end, they're also decent at PvP. Sometimes you might not even be able to break their bed. They pull off something useful for their team for once. But in general, not the best player ever. About middle tier, usually you win the battle against these guys as long as you're slightly better at PvP or just use your brain. Now this is where it gets threatening. Someone that can get close to your bed, the pretty good player. This is where, majority of the people nowadays are. Back then, almost no one was at this level. They're people that are getting used to the game. They're good with resources, speed bridging, rushing, and PvP. For example, here I just got comboed. But will he be able to finish me off? He bought TNT, he was prepared, he blows up my bed, but he isn't able to do anything. They still have to get better. This last player, if you run into them, you're most likely not winning. This player fully understands the game, usually found in parties of other higher stars. They usually are seen speed bridging over to enemy bases right off the start of the game. If you fight them, you most likely don't have much of a chance. They've been playing the game for most likely 100 plus hours, gotten to star 100. They break your bed with a tool, TNT, anything like that, and they're also somehow good at PvP. Well, no chance. when Technoblade's record used to rock the world. That was in the past. It used to consist of mainly new players, slightly better players, and 20 stars. Well, and Technoblade. Just kidding. He doesn't show up in every game. I hope. But, on a serious level, over the last 3 years, it has changed. Everyone has been playing for longer times, up into a Bedwars game like my friends and I did today. It was nearly impossible to find a player who is new or a noob. The main people that you're running into are the pretty good players, the people that are in level 4. And there's no way that you are gonna 4v1 against these people. The thing is, with Bedwars' rising popularity, updates, players just getting better in general, and YouTubers just constantly streaming this, not gonna lie, I might be among those people. But names like GamerBoy80, Technoblade, TBNR Frags, and, well, your favorite YouTuber have all led to the game becoming more and more popular as well. And don't get me wrong, I might be part of the problem. I stream this game almost every single day. It has become a part of my life. I love Bedwars. And just because I made this video doesn't mean I hate it. There's still a possibility that a group of 4 people, a legend, one day, with 3 of his friends come along, and they will become the next Technoblade. Get a win streak of maybe 2,000. You never know. It's always a possibility. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please do go ahead, drop a like. It took a lot of time. Thank you Manly for editing, or at least pre-checking or post-checking this video. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Bye-bye!